Hello and welcome everyone. Here is Andy. Here is our bonfire and as well Gothic 3, part number 7 today. And it's Sunday. Today tomorrow I have a lot of lessons, and that's why I don't think the stream is gonna be lengthy. But I just want to create some kind of basis for future explorations, and by that I mean, for example, setting off for trellis, because trellis is a big thing. I was considering going to the desert. Let's have a look at the map. So we could go to Silden, Gildern, or Trellis. There is also, of course, Nordmar with plenty of stuff to do. Or we could go to the desert. There is an issue once when I was playing after I've been to the desert. There was a massive brawl in Trellis afterwards between the assassins and the orcs there, and I don't have any idea why that happened, to be honest. So I'm just kind of worried that something might happen, and let's finish all the business in Trellis, and afterwards we can go to the desert. And so that's our plan for the day. Let's see if we can. Oh, we also can go to Vanguard, which is a lot of fighting with orcs. So let's keep it for the moment when I'm in the mood for endless fighting, which is not exactly today. I forgot. Oh, yeah, let's TP to Montera, I think. And from Montera, we shall walk to the castle city. And in Trellis, there is a lot to do. There are also some excavations, so we might find some artifacts and boost our, what is it called? Ancient knowledge. Yes, ancient knowledge. Also, I have forgotten. I have 40 learning points, so I actually can boost some more HP, which was my plan. Life force. Let's have 460, 80, 500, and maybe let's have 500 and kind of getting greedy. Yeah, 540 should be enough for now. And I also was thinking about strength. So where was that stone? Millstone. It was in Ferrin. So let's keep on experimenting. If I can lift the stone, my current strength is 221. Also remember, we have to update our crossbow because the one we have now doesn't actually rise to the strength we possess. So maybe I can buy some nice crossbow as well. I don't remember if anyone sells it here. Let's check. That guy, Zakosh, I think might be war crossbow. Nah, that's not the thing I need.
We're keeping an eye on things.
Okay, 226 strength. And also I want to put on the ring with strength. Now I have 231. Let's see if it's going to be enough to lift the stone.
That is too heavy for me.
Okay. More power.
Good.
235.
That is too heavy for me.
Okay, maybe 240.
Would you teach?
240 is a lot. Lot of strength.
That is too heavy for me.
Well,
Never change.
230, 43. All in points we spent on that.
That is too
Still
heavy for me.
insufficient. But, well, we haven't lost anything anyway because, well, we have increased our fighting potential quite a lot. Now, the crossbow, right? See, mercenary crossbow. Where can I get a better one? Maybe in Cape Town, the trader, the orc trader might sell us. I promised to liberate this city, so they're not very happy about me here anymore. Let's just buy some potions and dump the stuff we have, the necessary stuff we have. I don't think I'll be using this trader exactly too often. Hunting skill and oh, interesting rings I have. Caskets, yeah, gold goblets, jewelry. Anything interesting? Sticks, no. Sticks I'll keep because I have... my god, how many ladles I have. Why have... where have I found so many? It's crazy. Right, that's also jewelry. Black crowbar. I don't think anyone buys that. I mean, anyone needs that as a quest item, but let's not risk that. So I'm going to earn some money from this transaction. Save the game because I've done several actions before it can teach me how to fight. The trader I was talking about is here or cross, and unfortunately he sells no crossbows. So I found this crush barrock, and the requirements for strength are very high. Who might sell crossbows I need? Maybe some archers, like the guy outside the city, the hunter. Maybe he has some crossbows. Maybe somebody in Trellis, because I really hate the fact that I have to underperform just because I haven't bought anything decent yet. Maybe crossbows are generally not. See, again, where do I find crossbow people? Maybe some blacksmith somewhere in Farin. Don't think so. No, not in Gotha. Vanguard. No, of course not. Let's check out Montera. I might suppose that inside the castle... oh, that orc, the blacksmith, maybe he has something. Hey, you. Oh, it's just a simple crossbow. What a shame. Somebody here, maybe. Yorick. War crossbow. That's the thing I'm talking about. Requires strength 265. That's a lot, but I don't have the necessary strength. But let's have a mental note of the whereabouts. Also, I kinda don't like the price, to be honest, because, well, isn't that too much. Huh? Don't you think so? Okay, we are anyway in Montera. We don't have to TP anywhere. Just spend a couple of more seconds on running. And then finally we can go to Trellis. Well, we have decent weaponry. Kind of enough supplies for anything. Trellis. No, I never noticed this sign, but probably it was always here. Of course, near Trellis there must be some, not some, but an abundance of different beasts and enemies to dispatch, so that will take us time even to arrive in Trellis in the first place, but that's always part of the game. Huge one to be distracted by everything that we bump into. The music has changed, indicating that we're in the wilderness. Is that a cave of some sort? No, just some broken shack. I'm holding my bow because I suspect there must be somebody. Now, I landed that for a change. Wasn't interrupted. Interesting. Trellis is in front of us. I mean, the road to Trellis. And I found armor weed, which increases our endurance, I believe. What's this sound? Another snapper nearby. Oh, goblin berry. Forgot to consume it. Where? Oh, sir? You were trying to say no, I didn't land it because the snapper was too fast to attack. Well, not too fast, just regularly fast. I was overambitious. Now, remember this place? We have been here. We helped the farm with goblins. And there are...
You'd better go now.
There are two slaves that are holding a grudge against us because we basically kicked their asses. But the problem was that it was an accident, a complete accident, because I just made an extra swing of my halberd trying to kill the goblins. Actually, I was trying to save their pathetic lives, and I probably hit one of them, and so then all of the guys tried to kill me, and I had to one by one knock them down, and then I used spells to make them I used spells on Derek and Ben to make them forget about my behavior, and slaves are still suspicious. Now there is this sleep spell, which is going to be probably useful in some snatch steal quest, or maybe if I... Oh, whoa. Leave me alone, freaking animal. Tricky bastard. Ah. Landed its freaking strike, and now I'm poisoned. I don't remember how long poison affects me. Well, let's figure it out. Don't want to use the... what is it called? The antidote, I believe. Somebody's attacking me. Okay, another goblin. Now, where did you come from? No, really. Well, I don't see anything about goblins here, but thanks to that goblin, we found Flameberry, which increases our mana pool, and so maybe that's the point of the game. I mean, the point of this moment in the game, that you turn back, you see Flameberry, thanks to this goblin, so we should probably be really, like, appreciating his sacrifice for our sake. Yeah, now we're full health. And I heard wolves howling, so probably some little hunting is inbound. Well, those don't really look exactly like wolves, but what do I care? I kill everything that's killable here, except for innocent creatures like deers and hares and snakes and lizards. Just one, which I cannot see because of the tree leaves, but now I have the vision, and let's just go back to the... I see now. I think I see the wolves. Let's invite them to the party. Beasts have already attended. I don't know how I missed that, but okay. Now, how many are there? I wonder. 3, as far as I can observe. Well, there. As always, unhealthily rapid. Unhealthily. So rapid they might seem like rabid. I don't know why these didn't want to participate in the fight. I see the entrance to Trellis already. Interesting. I've never come to Trellis this way, actually. Usually I came from there. That means I usually came from Gildern. Quite surprising. Now there was... Here it is, the Bloodfly. But let's use our crossbow because it has to have more damage, yes. But I'm not yet used to how it performs. I mean, how the arrows fly. Bolts, not broken. Okay, try again. Not bad. Any more red enemies? No, I don't see any. Seems to be okay. That I remember there was some healing plant around here where I was fighting with Reaper beasts. Yeah, here. This one. Don't want to miss healing plants. Now there is a shack, the chest, and anything else? No, not really. There are ogres somewhere close in a cave. Bloodfly. No, what's that? Oh, a moat. Okay. Now that is a bridge leading to what? Montera? What are you talking about? Okay, Montera it is, I guess. True. So, yeah, ogres live exactly here. I don't remember if they are... No, wait. That's just a hole to see them. But the entrance is there. So... I think I don't want to break the tradition this time, and I'll begin with ogres. Especially now that we... Ooh! The ogre already thinks that we have misstepped. Now that we know that we can fight them this way, somehow they don't really have a way to prevent this from happening. I don't know how come. Also, I don't remember how many there were. I think a lot. 5? Okay, one more is coming. Maybe more than one. One. Well done, my friend. You landed the strike. Pardon me, my lord. Hey. I'll read your message just in a second. 4, 6, not sure how many there are either. Yes, that sneaking ogre. So that is a quest, actually. I'm happy to meet you again. Not many days have passed since our first meeting, so it's a pleasure that you have returned and I have returned, and we're playing Gothic together again, which is a pleasure. I just want to, while I see the animals, I want to dispatch them as well. Oh, two bloodflies now. Let's charge. Whoa! Now that was a good strike. Probably I shot at its head. Well, I don't want them to get close. Now they're angry. Why are they not coming? Hey, don't you want to kill me? They're glitching probably. Anyway, why should I care? So bloodflies are probably one of the most hated creatures in this game, by my reckoning. And now there are two wolves. Let me see if I can. Whoa, that was a one shot. Let's try again. Now this one is too clever. Get away from me. And one more blow. Well timed. Now the healing plant. And another one. And another one. And that to the left is Goblin Berry. Rainweed, my favorite. This one is quite an El Dorado of useful plants. I love it. Some farm. I think the water mages are some of the most hated creatures in the community. Now that's something interesting. Care to elaborate? Because as I told last time, I have very little knowledge about water mages, and the only thing I know is, well, you find them in Varant in this game, and they're some kind of, well, kind of powerful mages, and I don't know much beyond that. So you mean in the community of gamers, I believe, not in the community of the denizens of this world. So what makes them so hated? Are they too strong or too weak, or there is something, some other feature parameter that makes them despised and despicable? Now one more. Okay, 5. That is 5. I want one to pursue, not more. But I am afraid that... Okay, one of them is backing down, and this one decided to keep on the pursuit. That is very convenient, because now the second one comes back, but I think I should be able to finish off the first one and now switch to the second, and the third has to be not far away from here. Excellent. People found them annoying in the previous games and the hate spilled over. Also have to kill them for the assassin faction, and they are very spread out and hard to find. Oh, you mean to get reputation with assassins, you need to dispatch all the water mages, and so it's not a pleasant mission. Yeah, I understand now. Well, I don't remember if you told last time. Do you have a preference who you play as in this game mostly? Because I definitely have a preference. As you can observe, like shooting arrows, even despite the fact that I have more strength than hunting skill, and it'd be logical to use crossbow more often, and I'm trying to now switch the habit. Of course, I like... well, I used to be a swordsman, but, you know, like being a swordsman in this game doesn't pay off, because literally everybody can kick your ass in this case, because the range of your weapon is not that good, and so animals create a problem, and ogres create a problem. Anything creates a problem, so it's not really the best idea. So I switched to halberd, and later I'll just buy an orc weapon. Okay, I found something. Yeah, skull shield. So it's a new one, but it's worse than the one I found actually not far away from here, not long ago, and so I don't need to change anything. Morningstar. It always impressed me, the name of this weapon, Morningstar. Such a beautiful name for such a murderously cruel weapon, that it's just kinda blood chilling, blood curdling to imagine what happens to anyone who is hit with a morning star. And if you have ever seen morning stars, the leftovers of what is remaining on the sky in the morning, it's a beautiful show. And so why would you call a weapon so? I mean, obviously, I know why, but still. I always play for the rebels, but I like to do the quests in Ishtar, so I have to kill a few nomads and mages from time to time. So you actually managed to get to Ishtar, because I never did, and that's a big pain because I think only Zubin can make you master of two blades. Actually, yeah, I usually played as a fighter with two blades, and that is a very quick hunter, quick fighter, I think. And actually should try it out because maybe it will be a good alternative for the halberd, as I don't even remember if it is an effective thing. I haven't played for quite a while.
You again. I can't go anywhere without running into you, can I?
Do I know you?
Now, don't go acting like you don't remember me. I was a guardsman in the Valley of Mines on the island of Carinus long before the orcs won the war. The last time we met was in the sunken city of Jarkandar.
I remember. Your name is Thoris. You're the last person I expected here.
What's it gonna be? Should I make you a slave or kill you on the spot?
I see you're playing gatekeeper again.
Spare me your sarcasm, you bastard. I guarantee you I'm the only human in Murtana who has managed to make orcs obey his orders. If you wreck everything for me again, this time I'll kill you. Got it?
You're a commander of the orcs?
That's right. I take care of the outer areas of Trellis. The farms around here must be inspected, and the excavations in the Eastern Temple need to be guarded. The job is hard enough as it is. Now that you're here, I'll really have to watch out.
Relax. Everything will be fine.
Don't ever let me hear you say that again, understand? You wouldn't talk so tough if you ran into those sneaky forest fellows. Let me tell you, if they get their hands on you, they'll make mincemeat out of you.
Can I help you?
I'd prefer it if you just went away again. But since I'm sure you won't do me that favor, you might as well work for me.
The orcs let you, a human, order them around?
You're impressed, huh? The orcs captured the island of Carinus and brought us humans to the mainland in their galleys. We were given the choice to become slaves or fighters for the orcs. I won fights in every arena in Murtana and adopted the orcs' ways as my own. Once you learn to think like an orc, the rest is easy.
Tell me more about the city of Trellis.
Trellis is a strategically important castle of the orcs. We are close to the desert of Barrent here. Lots of Hashishin come by here on their way to the Midlands. Nowhere in the Midlands will you find more experienced warriors and more prosperous Hashishin than here.
So, right up your alley.
Right.
What is there to do on the farms?
The farm to the west hasn't been heard from in ages. I sent out a reconnaissance patrol to find out what's wrong, but I haven't heard from them in days either. Go see what's going on out there.
How are the excavations at the Eastern Temple coming along?
The Overseer Tempek is constantly demanding new men, and the deliveries are missing. I've had enough of that. Go to the temple and tell Tempek that he must send a delivery.
Those sneaky ogres are guaranteed not to bother anyone ever again.
Good. One less thing to worry about. Here is your pay.
Okay, that's the beginning.
You'll have to move along.
Okay. Let's entertain the crowd a bit. I'm not sure if it's gonna... Actually, is there any Easter egg connected to the drums? Because normally in, the Elder Scrolls, like in Oblivion, if you watch a fight, a fist fight in the arena, then you get +5 to your bare hands skill. And if you watch the blades in that Sky Temple near Bruma, you get +5 to your blades. I don't remember. So, do I get some bonus for my music here? Like maybe some somewhat, not ancient knowledge probably, but well, endurance maybe, because it's like battle trance, and so you kind of can fight for longer. Maybe some reputation boost, like +5 for orcs, or for every race because you're a renowned musician. I don't know. So enough. Obviously, it's not giving anything. Yeah, nobody enjoyed the music. Poor life of a musician. That's a shame. Now, is anyone going to? Yeah, bundle of weapons didn't seem to bother them. This one is their treasury. Okay. Whoa. He ran quite a way to drive me out. What will happen if I take the bundle of weapons that lies there? Is it considered theft? Because I don't need the freaking gold. I just need the bundles of weapons.
Need some peace and quiet.
Because that's the most precious item in the game. Nobody ever has enough of those. Okay, lecterns. Probably useless, all of them.
Uninteresting.
Of course.
There's nothing new here. I already know that.
I have a suspicion that in this version of the game something is terribly wrong about these lecterns, because, well, I just refuse to understand. It's 3 lecterns. Useless? Why would they be here at all? They probably broke something in this patch. Or I don't know. It's just stupid.
But some among the nomads would not follow Enos, and the people of the nomads were divided, and those who followed Enos erected great temples, and they became the people of Varant, and the scepter became the token of their rulership.
Well, at least that one worked, but
I already know that.
again, the statistics of how many are useful and how many are not just drives me insane, crazy, and
Here it says something about alchemy.
okay, thanks, I guess, at least for this pathetic piece of knowledge. Right, Conrad.
Don't look at me like that. I know that I really have no business being here.
You are working for the orcs?
Of course. Or should I go hide in caves like the rebels do? I'm strong, and I don't want to hide, you know.
You are a paladin.
I used to be one, until we lost the war and our rune magic too. Today, I'm nothing but a shadow from the past. Even the great plans of the fire mages aren't going to change that.
You're fighting against your own people?
Enos has deserted us all. When the rune magic died, so did my faith. I will not raise my sword against the oppressors again, unless Enos gives me back my magic.
What great plans of the fire mages would that be?
Some mages in Nordmar think they have found a way to restore our magic. That's why they're searching for those old fire chalices, and having them taken to their monastery.
What else do you know about the fire chalices?
Nothing. I only know where one of them is.
And where?
In my pocket. I found it among the junk belonging to the soldiers who were driven from this castle.
Give me the fire chalice.
To do what with it?
Whatever you don't seem to be able to do.
All right. Here, take the thing. Who knows? If you take it to the fire mages in Nordmar, maybe some good will come out of it.
Thanks.
Be careful what you touch in here, stranger. I will tolerate you in my house only as long as you have gold. I hope you get the point.
Who are you?
I'm a direct emissary from Berat. My name is Kabir. I buy and sell the rare valuables of the desert. I will make you a powerful man, if you can afford it. If your purse is empty, you might as well not waste my time. Every blessing has its price, as does every curse.
Show me your goods.
Well, this one also has shitty crossbows, but there is a stone tablet which is incredibly useful. some rings, which I don't really feel impressed with. Hashishin
I will
armor.
only sell you that once you have proven your worth. I will only sell you that once you have proven your worth.
I can buy this basic light Hashishin armor, which is much worse than mine, so let's not spend our money and just buy the stone tablet, which is a very nice thing to buy. Now, where do I use it? Oh, I see. Ancient knowledge 37. Perfect. Let's keep on talking.
You're more than just a merchant, aren't you?
How perceptive of you. The orcs are searching throughout the land for relics of the ancient ones. We give the orcs free access to all parts of Varant and support them in their excavations. I see to it that the orcs keep up their end of the agreement.
What's the agreement between you Hashishin and the orcs?
We support the orcs, and they pay us for it. It's as simple as that. But Vak has been behind on his payments for a few days now. I cannot say that this pleases me at all.
How much gold does Vax still owe you?
An inconceivable amount of gold, stranger. If Vak doesn't pay up soon, we will close the gates of Varant to the orcs. We won't open them again until the orcs settle their debt.
50,000, I think it is.
Tell me more about the relics of the Ancient Ones.
The orcs will gather whatever artifacts and ancient writing they can find, but they are most interested in the divine artifacts. They say that the Ancient Ones possessed several of them. That's why they make the humans excavate the old temples in order to find them.
What do you know about the divine artifacts?
I'm a businessman, not a scholar. The secrets of these rare relics have so far remained concealed from us secular people. Presumably, they are incredibly powerful in the hands of one who is chosen by the gods. But who knows?
What divine artifacts have the orcs already found?
They say that such an artifact existed in the Eastern Temple of Trellis.
Existed?
It is no longer there.
What makes you so sure?
Quite simple. I know where it is.
Do you really? Where is the divine artifact from the Eastern Temple?
The price for this answer exceeds the capacity of your purse, I'm afraid.
What will it take for you to tell me how to get to the divine artifact?
Here's the deal, stranger. You see to it that Vak sticks to his part of the agreement, and I will help you. I think that is only fair.
If you say so.
I think 50,000 it was, and I have 38, so not that far to go, and especially if I sell all the rubbish I've accumulated, that's gonna be...
Stop! Not one step further!
Yeah, sure.
Whose building is this?
The War Council of our Lord Vak meets here, Mora. No, we do not know if we can trust you.
Okay, I see. I'm not actually planning to enter, I was just passing by.
Halt, Mora. Do you have any healing potions? I need healing potions. Give me all you've got, or I'll pound you, understand?
I'll give you one for now.
It's not enough. I need more.
Why do you warriors have so few healing potions?
That slimy Mora Avogadro was our alchemist, but he disappeared a couple of days ago. Just took off, the bastard. No idea where he is, but he had better move his butt back to his lab. So it must be.
I'll find Avogadro for you.
Not just find Mora. You'll bring him here. Got it? It's your honor.
I'm sure you can teach me how to fight better.
You need it too. You Moras are such a bunch of weenies. You've got to improve. You're right, Mora. It's your honor.
Would you teach me how to fight?
I think there was a spelling mistake in the game just now. It was your, not you, are. But it's a little one I don't think I've seen anymore in this game, so quite good proofreading, well, for something that is, what, 15 years old?
Tell me what you need, and then go. I'm busy. Supposed to impress me.
I need weapons.
I have a few things for a fighter like you.
Can you teach me how to be a smith?
I'm supposed to teach you? Bah!
Why? What have you done for me? You are permitted to wield your weapon for the Orc people. Isn't that enough for you?
Who taught you how to be a smith?
We Orcs are warriors. Many of us are masters of this art. Often it is passed down from father to son.
Are you a good smith?
I should certainly think so. Many warriors have gone to battle successfully with my blades, but that was not always so. You should have seen my first sword, Mora. It was shabby with a jagged blade, but I have always carried it with me. It reminds me of my father.
You don't have your old sword anymore?
No, because that idiotic failure of an overseer, Tempek, just won't listen to what he's told. I said he could take some weapons from my chamber for his excavations at the Eastern Temple, but not the old sword lying on my bed, I said. Tempek must have taken it, the idiot.
Show me your goods.
Again, war crossbow, which we are lacking strength for. It's gonna be different quite soon. Now I can... No, I don't want, of course, to anger them. And also, I haven't yet found the TP stone, by the way. Oh, bundle of weapons, another one. Would you mind? No, you wouldn't. Perfect. Love it. So there are fortifications that... Whoa, that's unexpected. That might hide some interesting loot. Maybe more bundles of weapons. Who knows? Chests, I know that I shouldn't open because, well, orcs don't take that lightly. Is that? Just a warrior. Yeah, weapons. Ah, the bundle. Here we go. He's watching me carefully. Yeah, I'm just taking what you don't mind being taken. I think that's it. What was that? Interesting. I can sneak through. What's that? Oh! This is a place for some slacking, actually. Again, it's just... I never stop to marvel at the game designers of this game, because, well, just... It's like, you might think it's just a coincidence that there is some kind of a hole between the fortifications. In many games it happens, and so you can kind of glitch through and fall down, but here it's not a glitch, it's not a coincidence, it's actually a planned thing, because you can find a bench and some morsels that people or orcs are enjoying here. It's just super impressive. I love that. Okay, well, who haven't I talked to yet? Oh, Frank. Frank is the guy who asked me to bring the alchemist back. So, summarizing, I need to check the farm. Oh.
Move along, Mora.
Why-
Make yourself useful, Mora.
Why is he bored? That's interesting. So, I have the western farm. I have Avogadro. What else? I have to find the sword. I need to bring something from Tempek, from the excavation site. So, yeah, a lot of stuff to do, and let's get busy with it. Fucking bloodfly, I'll kill you. Don't touch me. Excellent. Just excellent. Now, I think Avogadro is up the farm together with some slaves and probably the farm owner. Slave, Avogadro, and Josh. Josh, I have no memory of. I don't remember what he will ask me to do. Pierre, also don't remember. Probably he's a thief. Well, let's begin with him.
You don't look like a swineherd.
Neither do you. What do you want here? To empty out the farm?
Why would you worry about that?
You've got a point, I suppose. But I'm telling you, there isn't much here to be had. If you want to steal, then you'll get a better haul from the orcs in Trellis. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about, kid.
I see. Where is the best place to get rid of hot property?
West of here in Namora is Dudley. He'll buy your stolen goods.
Where can I get something really valuable?
The shaman Kamak at the excavation in Trellis carries an artifact. It must be some sort of power source. Well, can't hurt for him to lose it, I guess.
I will plunder the castle of Trellis sooner or later.
Nice. If you pull that off, I might show you a couple of tricks. Well then, don't let the orcs catch you.
Ransack the castle of Trellis. That's dangerous because, you know, they will try to expose me. To confront me.
You look like a strong fighter. You are surely the right person to help me with the small problem in the caves under my farm.
What's up with the caves under your farm?
I've been hearing this scary grunting up here for days now. I suspect that some beasts have made themselves at home in the caves below this rock. I can no longer sleep in peace.
You're the boss here?
The orcs are the bosses. They squeeze us farmers like ripe fruit. I think the only reason they haven't killed us peasants yet is because they know nothing about breeding livestock. They would probably starve if it weren't for us.
How's it going on your farm?
If I didn't have to pay such high rent every month, I'd be a lot better off.
How much rent do you pay the orcs?
They want 1,000 gold coins every month. I managed to scrape the gold together, but so far, I haven't dared to leave my farm. First, I want to know what's wrong with the caves down there.
I will take care of the grunting beasts in the caves.
Go eradicate those nests down there once and for all.
Show me your goods.
I actually hear them. It's sorry, it's interesting. Eradicate. Do all farmers talk like that? I mean, everyone in this game seems to have graduated some Oxford or Cambridge, Stanford, or some literature degree. Or journalism, I don't know. The vocabulary is just really impressive, always. Which I have nothing against, because, well, it's a good chance to recycle some words, and for me, being an English teacher, it's always refreshing to hear some fancy words from time to time. That is basically one of the reasons I stream, to keep up, to keep my level at some decent level. Well, that was a horrible repetition, but I was already thinking about the beasts, sorry. Hey, piggies, okay. That's a very long cave, and the question is, how do I get to the bottom of it? Where is basically the... okay, let's... Nice. Okay, level up. I don't know. I probably found the wrong cave. That's interesting. So let's take the potion against diseases. And maybe a piece of healing stuff. This one and this one. Right. There's a chest. A warbow. That's good. Is it better than mine? Mm-hmm. It is. Excellent. Really good. Now, how do I get out of the cave? Where do I end up? Uh-huh. Well, this one was kind of well hidden. Better than the one that I found. Magic root. Some deers. You know my policy. I'm not going to harm them. So I went left from here. I think I remember this mana plant, which I didn't take. I'm looking forward to meeting those dinosaurs again that are residing nearby the third rebel camp. I don't remember the name of it. Really have forgotten. Reda, Kakara, and Nimora. I think Nimora. Why? How did it? Ah, no, I cheated. Nimora was mentioned in the conversation. It's no feat of mine. It's that guy who mentioned Nimora, and it just flashed the memory in my head. Yeah, but I'm glad that I didn't attribute that to myself. Hey man, stop this glitching. Let's talk.
The grunting beasts beneath your farm are gone.
High time that someone took care of them. Here's the rent that is due to the orcs in Trellis. I'm positive that you are the right person to take it there.
No, please, don't hurt me. It wasn't me.
Hold on. What have you been up to? Out with it.
Nothing. I'm just a simple farmer doing my job. Believe me.
You're no farmer. You're a runaway alchemist. You work for the orcs in Trellis.
Please don't give me away. I'll give you all my gold. But don't tell anyone I'm hiding here, all right?
Why did you run away from Trellis anyway?
Can you imagine how the orcs treat you when you aren't a fighter? You're always getting pushed around and humiliated. I just couldn't take it anymore.
It's dangerous here even more, man, so I want you to leave through this war.
You're going back to Trellis, or I'll drag you there.
You're a nasty bounty hunter. Fine, I'll go back. But you better make sure I get there in one piece, pig.
That's not the shortest way to run there, you know, but okay. I wonder what happens if I let him stay. I don't remember. I don't think he will go to Nimora.
Make yourself useful, Mora.
It's your honor. You have to
I'm here. Are you happy now?
You'll survive. Make me some healing potions.
So that's how it is. Now I get to work for you, too.
That's why you're here.
Here's a couple of healing potions.
Show me your goods.
That's the way it is. I know what happens. I say we
Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I don't remember. I don't think he will join Nimora.
stop. Not we should bring
Relax. I'm not going anywhere.
I found Avogadro.
Very good. Now take him back to his lab.
I found him on one of the farms.
How nice for him.
Avogadro is working in your lab again.
Fine. If he takes off like that again, I'll kill him myself. Very good, Mora. We have to think you're pretty useful all in all.
Now, who do I report to about the farm gold?
shut your trap.
Do I give it to...
Made it!
Maybe Vak? No, don't fall in the moat, thank you. Maybe I should give it to that. What's his name? I don't remember his name. No, so I have to run all this way through to reach the second entrance. Really? What a run! Oh, gooseberry, and a chest actually.
Don't cause any trouble here.
Mm-hmm.
Got it?
So who is to receive the money? Interesting. 1,000 gold.
You'll have to move along.
Nobody wants 1,000 gold? I don't think the assassin is interested in that as well. No, he's not, of course. Now, could be... Huh. Should I sneak to the treasury now? Do I have any invisibility or... Huh. Okay, let's save the game and experiment. What will happen? What will happen? Fog.
Stop! Not one step.
So, what's the matter? Guys, what's the matter? I don't think they liked my magic. Oh, no, it's not the teleporter stone, right? No, it's just a plate. Oh, I remember now. It's interesting mechanics. When one guy is unhappy with you, the rest will be kind of fine, unless this guy hits you once, and then the whole city is after you, which is interesting. Right, we should come up with some other idea. Maybe, you know, if I turn into an animal, they'll kill me definitely. Animals, no, that's gonna be bad. Light fog.
Don't creep around here like that, Mora.
Yeah, sure, I understand. Can I creep like that? Can you, like... Are they watching? Not yet. Okay, I ransacked the castle. Gold, gold. Metal chest. Wonder what will happen after I leave the place. Will they confront me? I think they will, of course. I'll manage to make my excuse.
Stop! Some valuable things have gone missing here. Do you know anything about that?
No.
We're watching you. I need some peace and quiet.
Okay, I've ransacked the treasury. Maybe it's not the best time to do that yet, because I'm not sure if I need to commit some other crimes for the sake of whatever, but we've done that, so let's keep on going. And let's hope I can kill this bloodfly before it hits me, as I did. Where are the excavations? Not in this direction. But there are goblins, okay. Now, what are you doing here, beast? Why are you so fast? Huh? Have no idea how you're so fast. Always managing to strike before I land the blow. Such an agile creature. When you have boosted your HP to 500 plus, it's much more pleasant to play.
I cleaned out the castle of Trellis.
I bet the orcs aren't going to like that. If you want, I'll show you a couple of tricks now.
Teach me something about thievery.
I can learn pickpocketing. I can. So, I'm slightly worried about that quest with the shaman who has something valuable on him, because I don't remember. It's actually quite hard to make that shaman, to knock this shaman out without others being bothered with that, of course. Now, where do I find the teleporter stone? Why haven't I found it yet in the first place? Maybe it's somewhere here and I just missed it. Teleporter stone in Trellis. I have some suspicion that... Let me check one hypothesis. No, it's not here. I just think there was some city that had the teleporter stone outside on some altar or something like that, which is kinda not intuitive. Is it Trellis or some other city? The teleporter stone in Trellis. Well, it's kind of surprising. I've been around for a while, still haven't managed to find it, and I don't want to Google that because it's kinda... Okay, let's try and think. Where else could it be? Somewhere. No. This pile doesn't have anything. Well, if I climb here... Haven't I been here? No, I haven't, because I came from the opposite side that time. Oh, weapons, bundles of weapons. I think it's the dusk already, so I need to sleep somewhere because I have no desire to run around at night. It's unpleasant, as unpleasant as it could be. Now I think I've come to the place I've been to already. Let's see. Maybe the stone is in the blacksmith. Oh, bundle of weapons. I've missed it. Mine now. Barrels, campfire, and this one is empty as well. Okay, let's have a proper look around in the blacksmith's place. Raw steel, sword. Am I like blind or lockpick? No, thank you. Yeah, guys, I'm not taking anything anymore. Relax. I hope the stone is not in the main building, because that would really suck. But I also have a suspicion it might be there. Could it be? Could it be here? Heavy chest. Oh yeah, by the way. Morning. Morning again. Now that's really puzzling. Where? Maybe I've already got it? Yes? What? I have it? Excuse me? Okay, now I have to Google because did I take it from the chest near the altar? Maybe that's the thing. A lot of notifications. Sorry, just let me close all of them. TP stone trellis. In the basement? In the treasury, that is. Hmm. It was in the chest. So I looted the chest with the right click, and that's why I didn't even notice that I took the teleporter stone. But so my memory actually got it right. I was supposed to find it there, and so now I was kind of well, confused. Like, what the hell? It was to be found there. Now let's go to the excavation site. We are good to go. We can TP back, so that will save our trial and time. Oh, there are some slaves here. Where are they? Slave,
You better
slave,
go now.
farman, and coal.
Hey, stranger. Did you hear anything about the rebels in Namora?
What do you want from the rebels?
Some of them were here a few days ago. I would have loved to go with them. I'm tired of working on the farm here. Living in freedom is better than being a slave to the orcs.
What do you know about Namora?
Namora is a rebel camp to the west. Those guys up there are really well organized.
Do you know where Namora is?
Well, I've been there before. I observed them for days, but I never found the courage to show myself. I wish I had now. I wouldn't try again to go there by myself.
I will accompany you to Namora.
You would do that for me? At last. Forget the farm and all. A rebel's life for me. Do you think they would let me join?
We'll see.
Okay. Let me know when we're leaving.
Not now. Not now.
What are you doing on my farm? If you've come to collect the rent, forget it. The rebels came and pillaged everything. There's nothing left to take here.
Rebels attacking harmless citizens?
Those layabouts are only hiding in the woods so they won't have to do any decent work.
How are you going to pay your tribute to the orcs if you have nothing left?
Right now, the orcs have other things to worry about. The orcs won't be around here much longer if you ask me. Soon the Hashishin will take over everything, and then the deck will be reshuffled.
The Hashishin want to take over the Midlands?
Oh, what do I know? At any rate, I've been seeing more Hashishin here than orcs over the last few weeks. The Verant Desert begins not far from here, to the south. Go see the magnificent buildings they've erected there for yourself. I refuse to believe the orcs are letting them do that out of the goodness of their hearts. The orcs are scared of them, that's what I think.
You don't really seem to mind the orcs hanging around.
I don't care who I work for, king or orcs. Makes no difference. Somebody or other is always ruler of the Midlands.
What about your rent, then?
I already told you that the rebels attacked me.
Nonsense. Rebels will attack orcs or orc mercenaries, but never farmers.
If you say so. 2 days ago, 3 rebels came to my farm from the west. Their leader was called Hengli, or something like that. He and his men turned my entire farm upside down and took whatever they could find.
Where did Hengli go with your gold?
They headed back to the west where they came from.
Show me your goods.
think I remember something like that. You'll have to solve this crime case. Armor's chest. Now, what's inside there? No, I don't want to steal anything from these lads. And let's just go further. Implant. Was that around? Yeah. Hey, that's not the direction I wanted to choose. I wanted to go to the excavation place, so that means I have to run back, turn right, probably cross the bridge. And these guys resided dangerously close to the ogres. Now what's happening? What? Where did you come from? Freaking beast. Okay. Let's go back to the farm now. And sleep till next morning. That's a potion. Always have your bow around to detect an enemy. Well, snake is no enemy. Is this the right road? Kind of. So from here I need to take to the right. And oh yeah, that glow on the mountain is what we are aiming at. But I wouldn't believe that there is nothing behind between me and the target. Probably some enemies. No. Very interesting. Oh, isn't that the place where we came from? Not sure. What is the legit road to the excavation site? The hell. This one is not legit. It used to be much more simple. What is happening? No. No, goblins, okay. Leave me alone. How? You saw that I missed one blow? Which couldn't have missed because it actually landed. What the hell is happening? Now, this one is place, but what is the right way to arrive here? Not from here, right? It cannot be because it's the game shows there is a road. What road? Where? Who are these guys? Rebels?
Not one step further.
What?
Keep calm, kid. I won't hurt you.
You haven't come to make trouble, have you?
Shut up. If I wanted to kill you, you'd be dead now.
All right. Then forget I said anything.
Never mind. Tell me what's going on up here.
This is a rebel camp. I am a rebel and fight for the king.
Aha. And? Killed any orcs?
I haven't been in any battles yet, but I'm looking forward to taking out my first orc.
You couldn't even kill a meat bug.
I've already practiced a lot with my sword. Bring on the orcs.
Yeah. What do you do here all day long?
I make sure no one sneaks into the camp.
Doing a great job, obviously.
It's not that easy, you know. Especially not with all the beasts in the area. But what scares me the most is the undead in the cave over there. I don't want to know what they do to someone they got their hands on.
Oh, I could tell you a thing or two about that. I could clean out the undead cave for you.
You'd really have the guts to go into a cave full of undead?
It wouldn't be the first time.
If you manage that, I'll give you 300 gold coins, all right?
I'll think about it.
What is this place?
I'll think about it.
Now, I have no idea what is What? Another cave? What the hell? Is that... I mean, is this the cave he was talking about? The cave with the undead? And then the question is, what is behind him? Don't tell me that this sniper will kill me. No, he won't. But I kind of feel frustrated. Too many mysteries now. So I forgot there was, I think, a legit way to get to the excavation site. That's the first thing. Second thing is, it's not really intuitive that the cave with undead is the one behind me, not the one behind those rebels. And how am I supposed to figure out that legitimately? What was that growl? Another sniper. Okay. Now, who are these guys? One Steve, rebel, and one more rebel. Or the undead I hear. No, it's really a camp. Charles? What? What? I have no memory of these guys at all. Have I met them ever? Probably I have, but I've just forgotten. So, hello, Charles, I guess?
There you are. Finally. I thought you wouldn't be coming back.
Have we met?
You're not the messenger from Nomura? Damn. I have to know if Nomura still stands.
What are you doing in this cave?
We were overrun by the orcs when we tried to secure the Temple of Trellis. They're obsessed with searching for divine artifacts. They came with about 30 warriors. All we could do was flee here.
What is so important about the temple?
Every artifact that the orcs recover can be used against us. The excavations at the temple must be stopped. Someone has to prevent the orcs in and around the Temple of Trellis from digging.
You mean kill them?
How else? They don't understand any other language.
So far, I've heard nothing about Nomura being destroyed.
Then you'll have to tell their leader that we're pinned down here. Nomura needs to send reinforcements. Quickly.
What's the name of the leader in Nomura again?
You don't know. It seems to me you don't even know where Nomura is.
I don't have the faintest idea.
Damn. And I thought you could be trusted. Come here, boy.
What?
Fox, there's a fight.
Happening. What?
Watch out! Defend yourself! Keep your guard up! It can't be true.
What is going on?
To be had there.
I don't remember this at all. Really. What? I'm also afraid that the orcs near the temple will now be orange, meaning that I'll be killing them with attacks, not just knocking them unconscious. But let's see.
What are you still here for, filthy orc mercenary?
What do you know about the divine artifacts?
The orcs have taken everything they could recover from the temple to Trellis. If one of those rare artifacts was indeed in the temple, then it's bound to be in Trellis now.
I see.
Yeah, okay. I don't... Wow. Very, very interesting. So, I shouldn't talk to him yet, because he doesn't like us, and even after being lambasted, he hasn't changed his mind, which is interesting.
You mind your own business.
Okay, Steve. Steve is the one that gave us the task, right? To clear out the undead cave. Well, I'm still obsessed with the question about the legit path towards the excavation place. And what's this? Cave done. Well, this is the road, right? It is. And the road leads to Trellis. But I don't see anything that leads to excavations that will remind the road. bundles of weapons. That's good. I also want to find the sword, but the sword is probably in the temple.
You'd better not get too close to the temple, Mora.
How are the excavations going?
Not good at all. I'm supposed to collect artifacts and other relics here, but I don't know where I should get them. There's nothing more to be had out here. And 20 snappers couldn't drag me back into the temple.
What's wrong with the temple?
It's swarming with undead, Mora. You'd better not mess around with those disgusting beings.
Have you ever been in the temple?
I most certainly have. My group here used to be twice as big. But then suddenly, all these skeletons came out of the ground and attacked us. What you see here is the battered remains of my people. The others were lost in the temple.
Are there any survivors in the temple?
I don't know. Someone will have to look. But I won't do it. That much is certain.
I get the picture. Thoris expects the excavations here to start producing again.
Oh, does he now? The bastard isn't even here. He doesn't have to deal with this stupid temple.
Milok is looking for his old sword.
Don't bother me with that old story, Mora. It could be that I brought it here with me, but I don't really remember. I don't have time for that sort of nonsense.
Show me your goods.
Okay. At least something normal. I mean, something that goes according to my memory scenario. I'm not going to put down because there are enemies around. I think these ones actually are toxic, so I have to be careful with them. And there are rhinos. Let's dispatch them. It was a good strike. Time to unsheath the halberd. What's this rhino? Why is it green? It's green, but it's a simple rhino. Weird, but okay. And another creature, swamp lurker. Okay. Anything else? No, no. There is one more. Let's begin with a sweet bolt into his head. I'm not sure if I landed it. Okay. Right. That's settled. I got around 1000 HP. Well, not 1000. It's 850. Oh. Okay. Just one. Jump out. Nah, that was a failure. Time to jump. Jump. Jump away. And it's done. Okay. Good. Very good. But we have to heal up now. Ragdoll effect. Look how much meat I have. It's just crazy. 200 pieces. Are there any more trolls or I don't know? What's that? Whoa! 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 Man. You do like surprise parties, right? Jump away. Okay, I'm going to just spam him because I think I have enough HP to survive all the blows. Yeah, sure. Okay. And now, the question is, will I have enough HP to... Oh, I think I remember this place. Yeah, from Montera, I used to travel to this place by this road many years ago during one of my first playthroughs. Well, that's not gonna finish for me well. If he gets close, time to open my inventory and heal up. Haha, loser. You did nothing. But just in case, let's save the game. Hey, I pressed F5, yeah. Now unsheath our halberd and just pummel him with blows, and now he dies. Excellent. Right, 3 trolls. That's 1500 HP. Not bad. Now again taking the antidote, some medicine, a piece of meat from bugs, a piece of meat from animals, and well, now back to the... Ooh, that's unexpected.
Broken.
Oh, come on. Yeah, much better. Back to the orc business with the undead. With undead, it's always fun to have an ally, of course, to fight by our side, because it's gonna be quite a tough thing, but we have no choice. We have to... Whoa! I've forgotten this creature. Temple guard. Have an arrow. What? Why are you not attempting to do anything, sir? Are you enjoying the process? I presume so. So let's... Nah, that was a failure. Okay, skeletons have to be killed, as we remember, with dancing. Left, right, left, right. Left, right, left, right, left, right. And left, right. Die already. Time to go. Thanks. Rusty sword. This temple guard is pretty suspiciously passive, but okay. I have nothing against it. The sword that belonged to that orc, I think, should be... Oh, that's Ban's shovel. And where is the sword? Probably somewhere deeper in the temple. Hmm? Hey, my old friend zombies. Zombies are better than skeletons because they can be attacked with arrows. Well, they are very nonchalant with their behavior. They never are... Well, this one is probably the most chill because he just doesn't care about being shot at. Fine. Again, I have nothing against it. But there are more. I'm sure there are more. I hate temples, to be honest, in this game. They are really, really menacing and sinister, and in them you always feel uncomfortable. The sword that belonged to the orc. Where do I find it? Probably later, deeper in the cave, in the temple. And it will be getting darker as well, so that's one more thing to hate.
Nothing to be had there.
Yeah. Here it gets dark. Meat bugs. I killed 3, I think. Yes. Oh, I hate those places. Don't think I'll find any big danger. Oh, there is a orc shaman. I think that's the shaman that we have to loot for the artifact. And remember, every time I play, I forget about it, and so I let him come back to the surface, and then, of course, being surrounded by his friends, he is, well, a much more difficult target. So let's loot him here. Are you like protected by the campfire? Don't tell me that.
This fight won't take long. Oh, 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 oh.
Alright. Now he has lost consciousness. And I can take his artifact. Yeah.
Nothing to be
Success.
had
Success.
there. Nothing to be had.
And now he'll get back to consciousness. And I don't think he'll be holding any grudge. I can use amnesia on him. Relax. Relax. It's okay. Are we friends now? Hope so.
Stop doing magic. Good, Mora. May Beliar protect you, Mora. I almost took you for one of those disgusting undead. I thought I would be left to rot here forever.
Tempek has given up the search for survivors in the temple.
That's just like him. His fear far outweighs his honor. I never found out how he managed to become an overseer. He would be better off herding sheep, the coward.
Can you walk?
You're about to see if I can. Come on. Let's get out of here.
I don't remember if you meet any undead on your way back, but I have a suspicion that you might. Well, I don't see anyone yet. Yeah, that's all actually. It was quite an easy walk actually. So yeah, it's fine. Now, where is the sword that belonged to that orc?
Thank you for your help, Mora. I would never have found the courage to face the undead by myself. Take these potions as a token of my gratitude.
Thanks, I guess.
You'll have to move along.
I found a survivor in the temple. Kamek the shaman.
Thank Beliar. Kamek's death would have been a great loss for the Orcish people. Thanks for the good news, Mora.
What should I tell Thoris now?
Tell him I'm breaking my back here. The Mora will have his delivery soon.
Okay. That's settled. I just need to find the sword. And where do I find it? It was somewhere. I remember. But where? Probably it has to be in the temple as well. That would just make sense. But I only found Ban's shovel, which is also a good find. And I also have totally forgotten about it. Had forgotten about it. Now I have to look for another piece of equipment, and it would just make sense to find it somewhere down here, lying on the floor, abandoned, forgotten. Maybe I missed it in the darkness. Could have. Old chest. Old chest. Casket. Gold goblet. Is that another gold goblet? Yeah, campfire, sure, but the sword. I don't remember where am I supposed to find the freaking thing. Again, it would be just unbecoming a bit to use Google. Let's exhaust all the options. And then, if I fail, I have a suspicion that maybe the chests might have it. But also somewhere the surroundings, maybe these piles of stones. Has to be some obvious place on the one hand.
You should go. Otherwise, we'll both get in trouble.
Maybe. Oh, here it is. Yeah, Crush Milok. I think that's the old sword. Is it? Yes, yes, it is. We found it. Yay! It's incredible. So, rebels, let's not touch for now, because we know only problems will come out of that for now. I have to locate Nemora first. And it's gonna happen soon. Oh, armor wheel. Excellent find. Also a hair. Some dead body. Well, not a body, actually. A skeleton only is left. Decay has happened. Now I'm very close to Trellis, right? Yes, yes. I am. Actually, I want to talk to Ben, the guy whose shovel I found. That means I need to get back all the way I ran from, so sorry for this inconsistency of mine, but you know. And then I can just TP to Trellis actually, so I have the teleport stone, right? So I'm not really losing that much time. But I actually have almost forgotten that I have the TP stone and I wanted to run back from the farm. Maybe I'm just feeling like running because, well, you know, my opinion of the game's immersion level in terms of environment and stuff. So, Ben, hello again.
I have your shovel. You owe me something.
You were really in the temple?
As you can see.
But there were these horrible...
Undead.
One thing I've got to give you. You're brave.
You forgot something.
What?
Cash, pal. Out with it.
Sometimes I've seen the farmer Derek creeping over to the Eno statue at night. Take a look around. He's definitely got something stashed away there. You'd better go now.
I've already emptied that stash, to be honest, so... But let's check, maybe it's... No, it hasn't got replenished, of course. And Derek, do you know that guy reports on you, actually? So you maybe don't want to have him on your farm. Just some friendly advice. You don't have to follow, but...
The excavations at the Eastern Temple are on track again.
It's about time. Not much longer and I would have gotten in trouble from above. Here is your pay, bastard. Don't cause any more trouble here.
Thanks, I guess. Now, what do? I would like to... Oh, Habir is outside, having some fresh air, obviously. I want to sleep until the morning. I'd like to report to that second thief that I have...
Stop! Not...
Relax, dude. Just relax, okay? Thanks.
Make yourself useful more.
What's this bored gatekeeper? Why do I have to do something with him? So, I want to talk to the second thief and tell him that I've got the artifact from the shaman. And then I need to sort out the trouble with the farm in the west that was destroyed or whatever happened there, I don't remember. Okay. He just sold me information, but he doesn't require a report, which is interesting. So what have I found anyway? That was an amulet, right? No? Yes, it was an amulet. Strength +5. Chances are that if I TP to Farin and wear the amulet and the ring with strength bonus, maybe I'll lift that freaking millstone. If I don't, I think I'll increase my strength to 240 and try again. So let's begin with the experiment. So actually it's a super cheap amulet, but I understand why. It's just strength, not that important. Okay, millstone at 248 strength.
Too heavy for me.
Maybe 250 should do the trick. Where is the...
Fight with honor.
Yeah, let's have 2 more bonus strength. 250. That probably might work out, please. Yay! Excellent. Now the blacksmith will like us. Sir?
I lifted the stone.
I saw you.
Yeah.
I will teach you my craft.
Excellent, but that's basically quite useless. Heavy armor properly. Did you do Vanguard already? No. No, Vanguard is... I have the stone, but I haven't been to there yet because I'm keeping it for the next... Well, one of the next times when I have the mood exactly for ceaseless fighting, which is not the case today. I wanted to do quests and stuff, so that's why I'm not doing it yet. But it's of course in my plans. So to learn the improve the armor thing, I need 50 smithing, which I have only 11. So let's forget about it for now and maybe forever even. But I'm really glad. So I got 5 strength, just 5 more points, and I'll be able to start using orc weapons already, which is a great thing. Then another 15 strength, and I'll get the war crossbow, which is much more deadly. So yeah, it's good. So the farm to the west, he said. The west is there, so let's go and check out whatever has happened to the farm. There I should find some orc patrol. Oh yeah, they're friendly, so let's see.
What do you want, Mora?
Scout. I have a... I think I'll have to kill them at some point, but maybe druids will ask me.
Watch your step here, or you might erase all traces.
What happened here?
I'd like to know that too. This farm was just fine until a few days ago. There were 4 peasants living here. Now they are all gone, and the farm is completely trashed.
Who could have done that?
Well, if I knew that, I'd be chasing after them now. There's a cave over to the west. I've seen some beasts there. They look mighty dangerous. Maybe they made this mess here.
I could have a look inside the suspicious cave for you.
Do that. You should probably just kill anything that's alive there. But don't get yourself eaten.
I like this orc. I like his voice.
Thoris wants to know why he hasn't heard anything from this farm.
I bet he does. Well, you can see for yourself that there's nobody left here.
In the cave, I think I'll find several saber-tooth tigers. Need to eat my armor weed. Any more plans? No. Actually, things are going well. Let's have a hard save as well. Bloodfly, I hate them. In my life, I have a very difficult relationship with wasps. They usually hate me. Well, they used to hate me when I was a child, always trying to sting me. I'm not joking, exactly me. Like they would fly into the flat or fly around some house, and they would just exactly aim at me, not anyone else, which was extremely strange, and of course really insulting in its way. So now we kind of have a pact. I try to not, well, they still haunt me a bit. So kitty suspicious tiger. How did that tiger hear the fight, or what? It was a bad thing to do. I made an extra movement. Okay, 2 gone. Just 1 more left. Hey, kitty. This one was strange. Didn't engage with me. Whoa. I was close. Saber-tooth tigers are not something to play around. Have to be quite careful. They are much more dangerous than Reaper beasts, for example. Yeah, and they also knock you down. Well, of course, not like trolls, but trolls are slower, and these are, you saw, very fast. Metal chest. Also, we now have enough reputation to finally talk to Vak in Trellis. There are some artifacts even here. I mean, some nice loot. Well, kind of semi-nice. Not that I'll have a lot of money from that. Illusion, hello, my dude. How is it? How is life? I'm working on my Trellis reputation here. And overall, having quite a good time, actually. Quite a productive time, I must say. Today, we have been quite successful with everything. And I don't remember, where do I find druids around Trellis? Are they like over there or there?
In the cave to the west, I found nothing but a pride of saber-toothed tigers. They seem to be pretty distraught. I don't think that they made this mess on the farm.
Damn it! And me hoping this wouldn't get too complicated.
Complicated? What do you mean?
Lately, I have seen some rangers roaming about up in the northern woods. I wouldn't be surprised if those bastards were responsible for the devastation here.
You think that rangers could have done this?
Don't underestimate those people. They're a belligerent lot. When they show up in numbers, they can be a serious threat.
What should I do?
Rangers are often led by a druid. Find out if their druid gave the order for this mess here. And if he did, kill him.
Northern Woods. Yeah, so I was right about the direction. The first one. The first direction it is. And there I must find some hut. And there's a hare. Northern Woods. Whoa, those are some interesting trees. I think that suspicious plateau is exactly where the rangers reside. And also there are a lot of snappers. Oh yeah, I remember now. Don't growl at me. Come already. Let's fight. How did I miss that? Yeah. Again? No, that's really miserable. That's why I don't like crossbows. Something is very wrong about the weapon sometimes. If it had been a bow, I would have not missed, I think. Hello, sir? Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. Sure. I looted everything. Yes. Can't stand Sunday's evening because tomorrow is Monday. The sniper rated boxes. Super wacky. Yes, but it still hurts my pride big time because I'm like, well, I know I'm trying to be very good with archery in this game. Well, crossbowmanship is kind of different. Usually I would use crossbow when I'm kind of high above and the target is unmovable, or well, it's just different mechanics. I don't know how to explain. It's I don't feel the vibe with crossbow yet. I have to practice more, but with a bow, I feel much more comfortable. And answering your message, Illusion, about Sunday, yes, after school and after university, I'm trying to fight with this. Yeah, sure. I want to collect goblin berries. Shut up. So I'm still fighting with this sensation. Like tomorrow is the first working day, but it's like I worked today and yesterday, and well, I think it's something to eradicate actually, and I'm working hard on that because I'm tired of getting anxious on Sunday just because it's Sunday and it's as good as anything. So yeah, and it's also like yeah, Monday, yeah, like work, but do I hate my work? No, I love it, so why should I even get stressed at all? So it's interesting mechanics. So these guys are all rangers. I don't think I can talk to any of them. Not interactable. This is also a ranger. Yeah, sure, very polite. And the druid inside, I know, is a very cruel bastard.
You're too loud. You're scaring off all the game. I am Torn, druid and warrior of Adnos, and you are different from the others.
Where do you think you know me from?
You are restless, Decider. Without a country. I know that. You are like me. If you are in one place too long, you no longer feel alive.
You are a warrior of Adanos?
See what the beasts of Beliar have done in their avarice? There are very few humans who can live free and without fear. I am the terror that will fall upon the orcs if they dare to attack the woods.
Teach me to fight like a druid.
I know who you are, Decider, and so I also know that your path is not determined by the gods. How do I know that you won't use the power of the druid stones against us druids?
Tell me about the druid stones.
They are the sacred stones of Adnos, the source of our being. They are 6 in number. 6, like the number of their masters. In each of them lives the power of an animal. My stone is the stone of the Snapper.
Put me to the test.
Go to Geldern and convince the humans there to fight at your side against the orcs. Then I will teach you druid magic, Decider.
Did it just make all the population in Geldern hostile towards me? Thanks to this bastard. Let's run and check quickly. And that's exactly the way I used to come to Trellis from Geldern. I remember this path. I don't want to fight. I just want to understand if this bastard set me against Geldern. And also, did I just save the game? I think I did, but let's see. Please don't tell me they're all orange now. Please. Whew, they just fight. Okay, perfect. I'm now relaxed. To celebrate that, I shall have a short fight. I think there was one more, yes. In the bushes, hiding like a coward. Have no conscience. I hear one more growl. A snapper. Sir, I have a talk of your behavior with this endless growling and also, like, pardon me, my lord said, really difficult hitbox, which doesn't make you a very decent beast to fight. So, please rethink your behavior. Okay, Torn, let's continue.
The orcs believe that you destroyed a farm near Trellis.
And they're damn right. I did. Humans like those farmers who work for the orcs only make things worse for everyone. I can't stand by and watch while humans let themselves be enslaved just to extend their miserable existence. Better dead than a lackey of that brood of Beliar. I won't rest until the seed of evil has vanished from our woods.
Show me your goods.
To be honest, I'm really afraid of this lunatic. I pity his followers because they are, well, under control of a maniac, and like, yeah, he kind of fights for the right cause, at least from the human perspective, but as also it's like, what the hell, like, man, don't paint the world black and white, just especially if you're just one person. If you want to paint black and white, at least have some counsel, because, well, your concept, your notion of colors might be distorted by your human limitations, and so especially if you're a druid, you're supposed to be kind of wise and ponderous and take some time to consider things, and especially you're not supposed to kill people. Now, goblins, let's dispatch goblins while we are on our way. How do they do that? Freaking beast. Hate them. I just hate goblins. Well, thankfully goblins don't intoxicate my life in reality. It's only wasps they do, and so that's why blood flies suffer that much. Kapoth.
Torn the Druid raised this farm and killed all the peasants.
That swine. I thought as much. Good work. Here's some gold for you. I hope you killed Torn for this.
No.
Too bad. Then I will have to see to it myself.
Have you got a message for Thoris?
Tell him not to expect anything from this farm anymore. It's a goner. I'm going to relax.
So I don't have to kill the orcs here, which is a relief. Didn't want to kill that lad anyway. At least not currently, maybe later. When I begin the liberation of all cities, which I have never done in the game, by the way. Liberating all cities, no. Partly, maybe.
The farm to the west has been devastated. No one is left alive there.
I knew it. I can only hope that this is an isolated incident. Otherwise, we'll be dependent on the caravans, and that will be expensive for Trellis. Here is your pay. See you later.
Now he's kinda friendly, jolly even, to some extent. Now there is no bad. Let's again abuse the hospitality of our assassin friend. Yeah, his bed is definitely fancy, so I enjoy sleeping here. Sir, thank you. And now I am going to...
Not what?
Let me in.
All right, but behave yourself.
Thanks. I appreciate that. So there are elite warriors, a slave, some weapons, a solid metal chest, and there is Vak himself, so hello.
Why are you disturbing my council of war? Speak!
Council of War? The war is over.
Little smartass. You humans have been subdued. No serious threat can be expected from you anymore. Nevertheless, I must attend to the balance of power in this part of the country.
Who could challenge the power of the orcs?
I said nothing of challenge. I said balance of power. The Hashishin are our allies. They let us conduct excavations in their desert. Furthermore, they grant us unobstructed access to their desert and their cities. For that, we pay them a heap of gold. But despite their friendship, someone has to make sure they don't get too strong. And that is my task.
You're preparing for a war with the Hashishin?
We are on the edge of the desert here. If the Hashishin send a sizable army into the Midlands, I will get warning from here first. If this castle falls, nothing will stop the Hashishin from entering the Midlands. I want to prevent that.
Tell me more about your alliance with the Hashishin.
The Hashishin were very helpful in the war against the Moras. They took care of that part of the world which we orcs rarely visit, the desert. Furthermore, we pray to the same god, Belial. It was a strategic decision to make an alliance with them.
What about the rebels?
Yes, right. They still exist too. And you say the war is over. Bah! The rebels raid the farms, blockade the pass to the desert, and rob us whenever they can. They're said to have a major camp up in the west. They call it Nemora. I would love to eradicate Nemora, but I have other worries at the moment. As you know, I would richly reward anyone who manages to smash that camp to bits. If I can afford it, of course.
Destroy the rebel camp, Nemora, and now they're all orange there. I know that, I just know that. So I shouldn't ask him about the rebels at all. Oh, strange game's logic. Yeah, let's click through all the options now.
How are the excavations going?
We're digging like lunatics all over the world.
That
to find
you
the
are.
divine artifacts. So far, our efforts haven't borne as much fruit as we hoped. Only Belial knows if the amulet from the temple in the east really is a divine artifact.
I want your divine artifact.
Why should I give it to you?
It's of no value to you.
Nonsense. I have other problems, Mora. I still don't have enough gold to keep our part of the agreement with the Hashishin. That cutthroat of a Hashishi, Kabir, has been waiting for an answer from me for days. What do you think will happen if he doesn't get his accursed gold soon?
I will bring you the gold for the Hashishin.
You want to bring me all the gold? Are you serious? We're talking about 50,000 gold coins.
Phew, that's not pocket change.
I know that, you moron. But all right. If you actually manage to succeed, then we can talk about the artifact again.
I'll see what I can do. Where should I get the gold for the Hashishin?
The best way is to visit the farmers in the area and demand the rent. Go to the adjacent temple and have them give you everything they've discovered there. You'll have to get the rest of the gold somewhere else. I don't care how you do it, just do it fast.
I see.
Hmm? Oh, weapons. Bundles of weapons. What a precious find. Always. So, how much gold do I have? 39,000. So, I think if I sell all the garbage I possess to Kabir... I think I should be... I think I should have enough. So, let's see. Sword, rusty sword, cudgel, long bow, hunting bow. I have blade quarrels. I have to use them, not just quarrels. Mercenary crossbow I keep because it's the one I'm using, but crossbow can be sold. Or Ogre's Morning Stars, then blade stuff, 5,000 gold it gives me from our dear shaman who we knocked out in the temple. Skull shield, wooden shield, and another wooden shield. 3 amulets. Another amulet. Hunting skill, let's not touch. Max mana. Protection against missiles. Already 9,000. What else can be sold? I can sell probably some rubbish from here. For example, silver goblets and a pipe and gold goblets, 1 casket. Bison skins I can sell, let's say, to have 20, just in case there is some quest coming later. Boar skins, boars. Let's keep 10 just in case. Also stingers and demon horn. No, it's quite rare. What if we need it later? Ice wolf skins we need for the quest. 1 ladle, 1 knife, actually all knives. Then jewelry and 1 shadow beast skin, snapper. Wolf skins definitely. I don't need that many. Let's keep 20 just in case. Wild boar tusks. I don't think it's that useful, but let's keep 10 just in case. Claws. Claws, I don't think they're an ingredient, but no, not tusks. Let's keep 10 again, just in case. And gold balance and trade now. Now I have 50,000 coins to spend, which is of course a painful blow to our pocket, but it's okay. It's okay. I can farm more later.
Here's your 50,000 gold.
Who would have, though? Give me the gold quickly before someone takes it from you.
What about the divine artifact?
You get straight to the point, don't you? Fine, here it is. But don't tell anyone that I gave it to you, or it will go very badly for you. Understand?
Amulet of Adanos has been received. There was another spelling mistake, the second today, which is quite a rare case for Gothic, extremely rare I should say. Who would have thought he wanted to say, not what who would have though. And the voice actor who actually had to read this obviously didn't want to correct the text and also read who would have though, which makes no sense in the context.
Vac has enough gold to pay his debts with you Hashishin.
So I've heard. Well done, stranger. Now I can tell you where the divine artifact is.
I already know where the divine artifact is.
Well, then I have nothing to offer in return for your service, stranger. But I don't want you to leave empty-handed. Take this artifact to pay for our agreement.
Amulet. What amulet? Of defense, I guess. And now, Amulet of Adanos. Divinity. Ice, energy, and fire. 22,500. Am I supposed to be impressed? Like, how often am I attacked by magic? Well, not that often. Yes, in Nordmar there are golems, frost golems that kill me with a couple of blows. Yes, there are shamans, but the thing is that if you are fighting something like that, well, you're kind of doomed already, because, like, if you have a shaman and an army of orcs around, you don't want to have the shaman alive, you have to focus him first, and so all I'm saying is useless, unfortunately. 22,500. If I could wear 2 amulets, yes, maybe, but I cannot. That's the point. So I have to stick to my old amulet for 450, which is a shame, of course, but what can I say? What can I say? But I think we're done with Trellis. Almost. We haven't killed the druid. Probably that gives us the remainder of the reputation boost, which now is 92. Oh, no, 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 no. Wait, what? The undead caves are for Trellis? What? It's for Nemora. Milok.
I found your old sword.
Really? Show me. Indeed. This is it. Where did you find it?
At the excavations in the Eastern Temple.
I knew it. Tempek did pocket it. That dog. Thanks, Mora. For that, you'll get something from me.
Will you teach me how to be a smith now?
You help me, I'll help you.
Oxy! Ha! I was wondering, where have you gone to? Long time. Really long time. Where have you been? It's a lot of time since we last talked. I think more than 2 months. Somewhere at the beginning of summer. How is your farm? How is your father? How are you doing? I was thinking recently, well, on Friday I was googling where to fly next month, and I was thinking between Serbia and Turkey, and that depends on what kind of answers I'll get from English schools in both countries. So, yeah.
Good.
Okay, I now have enough strength to use the crossbow, but I forgot to think about one thing. I have the money to buy this freaking crossbow. Shouldn't have spent my money on strength, but well, I now can fight even with even much with more power. So
Watch out for yourself.
okay, let's what? Let's take care of the undead in the cave, because the game hints we should do that. Now the cave is quite a long run from here, but let's do that. Also, the time is almost midnight in my place, and I'm thinking about finishing the stream somewhere around there. I was planning to finish it around midnight, so I won't be streaming for much longer, unfortunately, because I have 6 lessons tomorrow, as I told. But I'll be back, I think, maybe on Tuesday. Why is this beast alive? I've killed them, so it has respawned, unfortunately. What a shame. So yeah, spring and autumn are busy, no time for Twitch. Well, yes, I remember you have a lot of stuff to do there, and that's why I'm asking, is everything is alright? If everything is alright, and yeah, so I hope you're going to have proper yield from your farm. Where are you now? I am still in my home city. In Siberia, and I am planning to travel in October, as I said. So I've sent messages to Kenya, to a couple of few projects there. I mean, English schools. Then I've sent messages to Istanbul, to Turkey, and one project in Serbia and Belgrade, some volunteering project. They haven't replied, unfortunately. I wanted to. I think I also contacted a couple of Serbian English schools, but I haven't received any answers. So, by the way, Oxy, if you know somebody who has, maybe who needs an English teacher in Serbia, I mean, I can actually fly and try and find employment. Just because I'm not driven by financial motivation, because it's more about volunteering or just working to get experience, to meet new people, to meet new students. And I have received 2 messages, 2 replies from Turkey, from Istanbul. So now the scales are kinda towards them. The chances are I'll travel there, because I got some response, but everything might change. I have maybe a week to buy tickets, but I don't think more, because it's already time to travel. And make sure that I don't get kinda stagnant here. Oh, that was a vicious blow from this whining skeleton. Hey, any more? Yeah, there's one more skeleton. I wonder how many are here. Probably that's the last. Hoping so. Can you die already? I'm kinda low health. Thanks. Okay, perfect. You changed from last time. You look more emo than last time. The haircut, I mean, Korean style. Yay! Yes, I actually always loved emo. I loved emo always, and it's not why I have this haircut. It's just that. So basically, I like to have kind of longish hair, not long but longish, so to have a lot of hair on my head. And when I was streaming like half a year ago, I had a totally different haircut, you're right, and I was experimenting and I didn't like it, to be honest. And so I'm kind of now closer to what I prefer. Ooh, a better crossbow now. So I'm closer to what I prefer, and also I was quite badly ill for 3.5 weeks, and I'm still a bit ill. My ears and nose are not still okay, but I'm much better now. But still, I didn't have a chance to have some service in that respect. I'm actually thinking about scheduling an appointment with my hairdresser next week. Exactly, I'm going to call on Monday tomorrow to do that. And so you are again. I've missed you. I've missed you with your pointy commentaries and always highlighting some real relevant stuff. So welcome back, my man. I really hope you're all right. Listen, so moving to Turkey for how long, don't know yet. So hey, what's that? Why am I not healing up? Speaking about Turkey, so you know that we can stay there for 2 months without a visa. So 2 months is the minimum, I guess. If I go in Serbia, it's 1 month. In Kenya, I think it's 3, but there is a visa necessity there. And in Turkey, you can always apply for prolongation. And if I like the place, that's the first thing. Then if I find something to do there, like some part-time job with an English school, or maybe some volunteering project or English club or whatever, I'll stay for longer. So my thoughts are to come back to my home city in the spring, ideally, and stay here for longer to deal with more than this time. So I have some health matters to settle down, and some, just kind of to vibe here and accumulate even more resources, because I think I will have spent a lot during my trip.
That's just going to cause more trouble.
The cave over there is an old cemetery. The skeletons that were there are nothing but dust now.
That's reassuring. It's worth 300 gold coins to me.
Fine.
Okay, that is complete. Are you planning on streaming from? Oh, of course, I am planning to stream from there. That's why one of the key criterion, or maybe the key criterion, shall be exactly the internet speed in there, in the apartment that I'll be renting wherever I go, because if I don't have proper internet, I cannot work, and so I'll be wretched, poor, miserable, and cut from my streaming, which is not what I want to happen. And also I want to come back to English clubs when I am not here, because here I somehow don't want to participate in meetings because probably I have enough socialization, or it kind of feels like enough. And also there is not much to tell. I'm kind of, well, doing my regular stuff, and I don't feel like an interesting person here, not that much. So I've come here to this cave because I'm expecting you might have something to say, guys, before I finish the stream, but I've done everything I wanted today in Gothic, so I'll be wrapping up as soon as I've answered all the questions or reacted to all you have to say. We have some veins in this cave to mine, so feel free to say what you want to say, and then we'll be finishing and we'll part for some time until Tuesday, I believe. And in the meantime, I'm gonna tell that a couple of things from today. I had computer tomography of my sinuses, and so on Tuesday I'm going to my otolaryngologist to get explanation about what's happening to me, if I need a surgery in the future, because I might need a surgery. Hopefully not, but if I do, I don't care that much. Your first winning try. I'm not sure what you're referring to here. My first winning try. Is it about gaming, or please elaborate, man? I would appreciate that. I'm really thankful to the game that this switching from the torchlight to darkness doesn't trigger the exhaustion of your current torch, so it's still counted as if you are still having it in your hand. But by the game's logic, you put it out, right? So you should lose the torch. Like if I put this one out, then I have 32, then I light it up, and then I have 31, and so I should have had much
nothing to be had. Nothing to be had there.
Much fewer torches now, but strangely it didn't happen. Is this iron vein different from this? Ah, it's ore. So what? Excuse me. Ore and iron. That's the story. Okay, I got it. How much did you progress here? What level you are and what is your build? Now some professional questions. Okay, all right. Let's see. So it's the 7th stream. In total, it's approximately, well, let's say around 15-20 hours of gameplay. Medium difficulty, patch 1.75.14. Alternative balancing is off, but alternative AI is on. My level is 35. I have, well, mostly strength, and it's because I want to have larger weapons, and I like shooting, but I don't do that often because I have strength, so I have to utilize my crossbow. But my favorite weapon in this game is a bow. I don't like magic in this game. I mean, I love magic in this game. The spells are super interesting. I don't have much experience with that, but I'm going to correct that this time. Despite that, my ancient knowledge is low, so you see I'm not really going for magic, and I don't like playing as a mage, that is. What else? I like lock picking, and so I'm trying to develop this line of skills as well. What else can I tell? Speaking of progress over the world, so I've of course completed Ardea, Montera, Radok, and I've cleared up Gotha and have good reputation with Farin. Entered Nordmar, so Wolf Clan, I have the TP stone. Today, and also Okara is 100 reputation for me. And today I was doing things for Trellis, planning to go to Braga because I want entrance to the desert, just for the future stuff, for the future quests. And so that's the recap. Like the game played long ago, like hunting also to weapon style was my yes, yes. The thing, so I played Gothic for the first time, I think, in 2007 before Oblivion, and Oblivion completely took my attention, and so I switched to there. But after that, I came back to Gothic many times. Before streaming, of course, it was, well, like 10 years ago, 7 years ago, and stuff like that. And actually, I also played as a duo swordsman and hunter as an archer, which so here's just, I actually want to pick two blades. The problem with Master of Two Blades is that you have to go to Ishtar to get, and you have to enter when you have to have high reputation with assassins, and only Zubin can teach you to become Master of Two Blades. Why I'm going for large weapons this time is because, well, wild animals in this game are wild. Like, you have to fight them effectively, and it's just much more pleasant to dispatch these freaks with something like a halberd, or later I'm going to pick the orcish weapon, some huge axe that requires 400 strength, and I'm moving my hands like guys in Gothic do, the characters. I don't know why, I probably have picked up their behavior patterns. That Ishtar was huge pain for me. I couldn't go assassin, never was. Yes, exactly. And that's a huge bummer, because you basically want to have this mastery of two swords, but you also kind of want to support nomads and rebels and druids, because you want to be the good guy, and the game is kind of like be the good guy. Or, well, you can be a complete, like a negative character, but you know, it's just hard. And I think it's extremely unfair, because other skills like master swordsman or large weapons or master archer, like, look, it's just what, like 20% of the game, and I'm already master archer, master swordsman. So what's the problem with master of two blades? Why not give it like some alternative person to give it, like maybe somebody in, I don't know, in Farin, they brag about their mastery of weaponry, or somewhere in Hammerclan, like some one two more characters who will give you that opportunity would be just perfect. And it's extremely unfair and very disappointing. I agree. Jump from high mountain near the city, and because for 2 days. Yes, I see. You wanted to pass through barrier. I have the teleporter stone to Vanguard. Our co-viewer, pardon me, my lord, asked about that, so I have the stone to Vanguard. I just haven't used it yet, because you go there, you start a huge fight against orcs, and I'm not in the mood yet for such fighting, so I'm keeping it for the time when I want blood and a lot of loot. And I might be in this mood next time, might be not, so it's always an opportunity. This game is full of such opportunities. You want fighting, you go there. You want some exploration, you go there. You want some quests, again, you have your space and time for that. So yeah, wanted to jump to you wanted, yeah, yes, I misunderstood. Yes, I think I met such advice on the internet that you kinda can get to Ishtar illegitimately, and I think there are ways to talk to Zuben even if you're not welcome in Ishtar, but it's a very hard trick to do, and yeah, so I see what you mean now. Of course, yes, it's something you would want to do, but it's hard to make it possible. Now, these guys are unfortunately occupying the veins, so I need to wait for night, and then they'll leave the place and probably go to rest. So let's sleep. Yeah. When I finish with mining in Okara, I think I'll as well finish the stream. So just notifying you. Didn't manage in that time. Didn't have internet. Was sad. Oh, I'm so sorry. It it's it's really frustrating. I can imagine. It's like you play the game. I think it kind of reminds me of Heroes 5. I'll explain why I'm making this reference. Like in Heroes 5, you have this ultimate ability that makes your hero incredibly stronger, and then at the same time the game has this randomization of skills it gives you, and so you only have to have very specific skills to get to your ultimate ability. And if something goes wrong, if the game gives you the wrong skill, then the whole logic of your developmental
We're
plan,
keeping an eye on things.
yeah, sure, is compromised. And
Nothing to be had.
and so it could be like 3, 4, 5 hours of gameplay, sometimes 10 hours of gameplay, just for nothing. You get a completely, well, you get a usable hero, but you play to have your catharsis, like the pinnacle, the summit of your development, and the game won't let you have that. And so you ask yourself, why do I even play computer games? And then you drop the game and never touch it for 10 years. Then you start it and remember all the pain. Thankfully now we have the internet, we have cheat codes, and we have consoles, so there are remedies for that, and we should be quite grateful, because in teenagerhood it was really pain. Runes in the game look like a hand drum your character beats when wants to teleport. Yes, yes. I played one game for months. Oh my god, now I just Google problems. But wasn't that actually kind of charming in its own way, that we had to find our own solutions in the game, and in some points actually it was better than just having a simple answer. So yeah, let's teleport to some other place. Like what? For example, to Trellis. And then from Trellis travel to Nimora, the rebel camp next time. Question is, where am I gonna sleep? I think this Hashashin. Oh, he hasn't taken his bed. Bad mistake, man. Now you'll have to sleep on the floor until I go away. Yeah. So, with this said, Winter Nights game, wanted to all models for years, man. That was the yes. Well, when I began to play RPGs like Arcanum and Planescape Torment, the internet was already there, and I could use my mobile to Google problems. I also downloaded manuals and played with manuals, because I think you would understand me. Like, you don't want to miss content in an RPG. Well, yes, you can play, and that's usually what happens. I play a game the first time and kind of have my own mistakes and do stupid stuff, and kind of botch everything, and then I start the second playthrough, not finishing the first, and then I kind of check everything on the internet, have some googling. Occasionally I don't Google, because I want to have the true like my own personal experience, but mostly in some complicated games with a rich world, you want to treat that properly and have some help from the sources. Yes, have manuals from those games. Yes, I think I have some manual on my computer from a manual for Arcanum, because it was just sweet and it was so well made. And also that really amazes me, that some people out there do so much work to create those manuals. They write pages and pages of text and create maps. Oh, you have real books. Wow. Whoa, that's impressive. That's really impressive. I think it's actually super pleasant to have some real stuff connected to games. I have some actually Elysian here, who is with us on the chat, presented me a painting book based on World of Warcraft, I think, and yeah, so. And I of course have some other things from games, but I don't think I ever had some like collector's edition where you have maps and manuals. That I didn't have. Well, Neverwinter Nights, I played one, I think, don't remember which one exactly, but I enjoyed it. It had good world and nice level of immersion. That was a very nice job from snappers. They can really mess you up if you are not attentive enough. Yeah. Guys, we're having such a great conversation. I'm so sorry that I have to go, but please come on Tuesday. I actually thought nobody would show up today because it's Sunday kind of, and usually on Sunday I just talk to myself for 2-3 hours and then just it ends there, but it's been so nice, and yeah, so thank you all for coming. And is it still possible to be killed by board no matter your... No, not in this patch. I mean, if you just stand still, but the stun lock, no, it doesn't happen. You haven't. So if you work with your spear, sorry, halberd properly, no, you're fine. Like it's been patched and corrected multiple times, so it's much better. So, thanks to you all, to pardon me, my lord, thanks to Elysian and Oxy. Yes, Stunlock it was incredible, it was so freaking infuriating to play, but now it's better. So, Oxy, my man, come again. I hope you will again be a regular guest on the streams like always. Yes, message me if anything is if I can. I don't know. Just message me if you want to talk, to chat. Yeah, sure. Of course, if you have time, well, you know where to find me. And good luck with your harvest. And guys, all of you, see you soon, I think. And bye bye.